without number 5, Doppio Movimento, number 8, Not Angelic, and number 11, Igo Zuminov. And replacing number 5, Doppio Movimento, will be Calypso, the first reserve you can see on page 17. Calypso gets a run with Harry Cobden taking the ride. And the second reserve, Lyle Rio, doesn't get a run, even though there are 2 other non-runners to the original field. Just a reminder, of course, that the finals for this series take place on the 20th of September at Newbury. We're probably not going to be too far away from a start here. All of the runners behaving themselves nicely down at the start. Ella McCain had a great spin in our first race. Her sister Abby riding in this with Little Bull.
And we're weighed in for the first Charles Owen pony race. We've weighed in, so horses away, please.
So they're about to come forward for the second of the Charles Owen pony races. And I'm afraid that won't do. Starter not happy. So a false start, and thankfully none of them have got too far ahead of their starting area. So it shouldn't take too long to regather the group. There are a couple just hanging out the back. One in particular was Caramia Nick with Lucy Pittendry on board. Our first thoroughbred race of the day is the European Breeders' Fund George Kilburn Memorial Maiden Filly Stakes. That has an off time of 1:55. Just to remind you, they're all now regathered down at the 7 furlong start. And this time they are off and racing. A little bit slow to get going was Under Wraps, that one at the back end of the field with Tom Midgley in the early part. But the lead in the early stages is held by Tarka and Barnaby Trenier by about a length and a half to 2. Over in second position, Calypso, the reserve, which managed to get a run. And then Hope, who is racing in third place, that one towards the outside of Little Bull, who's in the pink coloured jacket down along the inside as they head out of the back straight. with back in behind runners then towards the outside Princess Propeller. They're being followed through by Under Wraps, who's now made up a couple of places. Scribbling is towards the back end of the field, and a 2 or 3 length gap then back to Perfect Place, and also well towards the rear Caramere Nick as they straighten up for home. Pretty well strung out now, but they're past halfway and they're now in line for their final 3 furlongs. Up ahead it is Tarka, giving Barnaby Trenier a great ride here then by about a length or so, but Hope and Lorcan Williams in the purple and yellow colours are now moving closer. Calypso, Harry Cobden pushed along in between ponies, and then over towards the inside looking to get a run through Indian River in the hands of Jamie Perrott as they gallop on with a furlong and a half left to go. Little Bull and Abby McCain are out wider. They're just outside the furlong here. Tarka, very game in the noseband over to the far side, tackled again by Hope. Hope down the stand side, far side Tarka, 2 lengths away to Indian River, and then Little Bull out wide, and it is Hope under Lorcan Williams who now moves through into the lead and starts to forge clear, and this will go the way of Hope and Lorcan Williams by a couple of lengths in the end over Tarka. A brave attempt from the front in second. Little Bull through for third, further back to in fourth Indian River. A little gap developed back to Calypso, and they were chased through by Scribbling, also well towards the rear Caramere Nick in company with Princess Propeller and Perfect Place.
First number 4, Hope. Second number 10. Third number 1. And the fourth pony number 2. The full result of the second Charles Owen pony race. First number 4, Hope. Second number 10, Tarka. Third number 1, Little Bull. And the fourth pony number 2, Indian River.